Let's talk about how you can overcome procrastination by getting to know yourself better and also by just getting started. Take a little bit of action and then you can later come back to the task. So that the first part there I learned in reading Charles Duhigg's book, Smarter, Faster, Better. When he was writing his book, I think he mentioned that he would have a ton of emails to come back to and reply to, and he just didn't want to do it. He didn't want to answer the emails. So what he did is he just started to draft the emails and didn't complete them, but just started. And this way the task is done. So when you come back to it, you've already taken a few steps. And so it is just less daunting. So I applied this recently because one of my daunting tasks that I often have to do that I will just kind of let hang over my head is putting together outlines. I'm a very organized person, but as long as somebody else has created the method by which to organize, and then I'll just plug everything in. I'm not great at reinventing the wheel. I know what I'm good at, I know what I'm not good at. However, still, we sometimes have to do those things that we're not good at. And of course, the more we do them with practice, we're going to get better. So one of these days, outlines are not going to be my nemesis. And actually, once I did complete 2 very important outlines for 2 presentations that I have coming up, and it wasn't that bad once I got started. But what I decided to do was just get started. I was really tired. It wasn't the best time of day for me to be working on it, but I said it'll be easier tomorrow for me to knock it out in the morning. That's when I'm most energized and focused, if I just do a little bit of it right now. So I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna jot down a few bullet points, and that was very helpful. It was just it made the task much less daunting for me to come back to and then knock it out the next day, and I did. So that's number 1, just get started. If there is a task that is hanging over your head and you find yourself procrastinating, but you have to do it, make yourself just get started. And it can be 5 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, but this way you've already started it. And this is also helping to solidify your belief in yourself that yes, you can start and then you can keep going. You can finish the task. And then a second thing that can help with procrastination is getting to know yourself better. What time of day are you most focused and are you most energized? So for me, sometimes, yes, I will work late into the evening, but what I tend to do is work on, well, for me, I have a lot of different projects that I'm working on, and so I can do what I feel like when I feel like. So if I'm tired and it's the end of the day, but I'm not yet ready to go to bed and I still want to be productive, then I can do my work that doesn't require as much focus and brain power. However, for my content creation, when I need to be creative or when I really need to focus, that's got to be earlier in the day for me, because that's when I'm most focused. And when you are most focused, you're going to get more done with less effort. If you're not listening to yourself and honoring yourself and how you are and what you need, then you're not giving yourself what you need. So then it could end up taking you much longer to complete something. So if I try to do a high focus activity when I'm tired, well, that's going to take me 4 hours versus an hour and a half. So pay attention to become more aware of when you're most focused and driven, and that's when you want to do your tasks that are going to create that are going to take rather the most brain power. So create time blocks around what works for you. This is a great way to accept and honor yourself and give yourself what you need. And then another way that you can avoid procrastination or overcome procrastination is to tap into, or is to apply Parkinson's law. The task will take the time you give it. So if you give yourself all day, I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to do this all day, you're not likely to feel very motivated. If, however, you only have an hour to get this done, you're likely going to work better under pressure and you're going to get it done. So hopefully that helps. 3 ways to help you avoid procrastination. Number 1, or overcome procrastination. Number 1, just get started. Number 2, get to know yourself better. Be aware of when you are most focused and energized and schedule a time block at that time. And that is a way to accept and honor yourself and give yourself what you need and help you to get more done with less effort. And then the third way is to remember Parkinson's law. The task will take the time you give it. Give yourself 1 hour or whatever it is. You decide the time, and then you'll be much more likely to complete your task in a timely manner. Is it go time?